This is a stimulus update. In this video, go over the latest news regarding a second stimulus check and a stimulus package, as well as go over some rental assistance programs that are paying up to $3,000. I hope you're having a great day so far. As usual, I want to keep it real with you. We are nowhere near close to a second stimulus check or a stimulus package. I don't want to abuse your trust or give you any false hope. Therefore, I'm giving you that news up front. If you appreciate the upfront honesty and like the fact that I gave you that news up front, please hit the like button down below. Here's where we stand regarding a stimulus package and second stimulus check. Politicians at this moment are focused on their re-election efforts and not putting their time and energy towards passing a second stimulus check or package. Last week was the Democrat National Convention. This upcoming week is the Republican National Convention. Therefore, they're going to put all of their time and energy into focus on getting re-elected and not helping out the American people who are struggling and ironically need their vote. Also, at this time, Congress is on a taxpayer-funded one-month vacation, although the House of Representatives did come off of their vacation for an emergency vote to pass the U.S. Postal Service bill, which will give the U.S. Postal Service $25 billion. Nancy Pelosi stated that she did not want to piecemeal any stimulus negotiations, but yet she did piecemeal this U.S. Postal Service bill. Republicans are still in the process of drafting a skinny bill that's going to come out to around $500 billion that does not include second stimulus checks, although Mark Meadows, which is one of the four negotiators, is constantly mentioning second stimulus checks in the media, but the Senate Republicans are not having a second stimulus check in their proposal. Mark Meadows, which is the White House Chief of Staff, as well as one of the four stimulus package negotiators, said this: "My challenge to Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi this morning would be this: if we agree on 5-6 things, let's go ahead and pass those. I spoke to the president early this morning. He's willing to sign that, including postal service reform, that making sure that this money is there to make sure that deliveries of first-class mail are handled quickly, efficiently, on time." So now Mark Meadows is saying that President Trump is on board with postal service reform, putting money towards the postal service, even though President Trump has tweeted many times that the post office does not need any more money. But if it is included with a few different things, such as stimulus checks, which the Republicans and Democrats both agree on, unemployment assistance, among a few other things, Paycheck Protection Program, if they could agree on those things and pass it, President Trump will sign it and will be on board with the U.S. Postal Service. But unfortunately, Nancy Pelosi keeps denying these offers, saying that she wants an entire stimulus package and does not want to piecemeal. It seems like Nancy Pelosi is on an island of her own by having an all-or-nothing approach. Many Democrats have written her letters saying, please, let's just pass something else now, a few things now, and we can negotiate the other things later. But Nancy Pelosi is staying firm to her decision of having more money towards states, as well as all the other things she wants, and not passing anything piecemeal now. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Should Nancy Pelosi hold out for bigger state and local funding as well as other things, or should we just pass something now so that we could help out these struggling Americans? Let me know down in the comments below. So I've gotten a lot of comments. Veronica Zawaniak said, "I am so sick of the candidate after me for my money. They're not struggling to keep food in their fridge. Sadly, I think it's going to come in October, right in the beginning of November, to call people to vote," referring to the stimulus check. That's probably right. We're probably going to get those second stimulus checks right before election, and it's a fight between whether Republican or Democrat could take credit for these stimulus checks coming out, because then they'll have the upper hand when it comes time for voting. Diane Martinez says, "I feel like we are becoming like the Hunger Games. Only wealthy and strong will survive. Disgusting. Neither party has my vote. Thank you for your info." Yeah, I agree. I think that both parties haven't really proved that they're for the people. In this time, in election season right now, they're showing that they're more focused on votes as opposed to helping the people to earn a vote. They're just basically asking people to vote. As the saying goes, nothing brings people closer together than a common enemy. So that's what the Republicans and Democrats are doing. They're both posing the other party as the enemy and say, vote for me because that party leader is the enemy and I'm doing good. Therefore, let's get together and take down this other party leader, my opponent, my Republican, my Democrat opponent. And fortunately, people are getting smarter, as Diane Martinez stated, that either party is just not worthy of our votes. So come November, let's not forget how these politicians treated Americans. Because the struggle is real. I got this comment a few hours ago from Xbox Mania. She said, "Please help. I'm a single mother and I just received the start of my landlord's eviction process. I'm so lost and scared at this time. I have tried everything. I cried day after day. I have completely hit rock bottom. Erica from New Jersey, thanks in advance." I'm getting so many comments like these, and unfortunately the eviction executive order by President Trump is not helping with the eviction process. There are still around 40 million Americans on the brink of eviction. So I did look up some information. There is, unfortunately, the rental assistance program for New Jersey is closed at this moment. But if there is no rental assistance program in your area, regardless New Jersey or wherever, I recommend going to 211.org and you could type in your area, just type in your zip code or city and see what services, what options are available, whether it's food banks or utility assistance, rental assistance. This is probably the best overall resource that you could find. Which brings me to this next part of the video. I'll go over the current rental assistance programs that you asked for me down in the comments below. If you want me to look up your place of residence, put that down in the comments below. So first comment comes from Patricia Schultz. "Any help with rent here in Michigan? Thanks for your help and your videos." So what I found in Michigan is, in West Michigan, there's agencies that have rental relief, and it goes by how much you make. So 50% of median income could receive 90% of the rental arrangement. So you could get up to $3,500 and 2 months of rent up to $1,200. And this goes up depending on your income. It could go up to $3,000. I have this information as well as many other different states and counties in this spreadsheet over here. It has all of these places that I look up rental assistance programs that there's no database that has all of them in one place. So I put this together after weeks and hours and your requests down in the comments. This is completely free. You could find this down in the description below. Just one disclaimer, if you don't find it in your area, it may be because I couldn't find it or it may not exist. Next comment comes from Tanya Wingate. "Does Florida have rental assistance?" Yes, it does. So Deerfield Beach is probably one of the newest ones I found. They are offering up to a one-time payment of $5,000 per household for past due rental and mortgage and utility costs. Also, Florida in general, if we look here on the spreadsheet, there's a lot of different towns and counties that are offering. You could check that out in the spreadsheet. And also, one thing about the spreadsheet is that it is live, meaning that once you have that spreadsheet and it's connected to the internet, all of these new programs that I find that I put in, you could just check it. You don't have to keep downloading it. Next comment comes from Victor Spot. "Can you please see what and where I could get rental assistance in Meriden, Connecticut?" So Connecticut itself does have a rental assistance program, and recently actually they got more funding. So originally it was 10 million, now it's up to 20 million. And this is not just for a certain part of Connecticut, it's actually for the entire state. And it actually goes for mortgage relief as well as renters and a few other programs. Or if you want to get 2 free stocks, you could sign up with the Webull down in the description below. Or if you want a 3rd free stock, you could sign up with the Robinhood. And if you want to learn how to get out of debt, some of the best ways to do so, go from debt to building wealth in 7 steps, I recommend clicking this video over here. It's on my second channel, Wise Sense. It goes over the Dave Ramsey baby step method. I highly recommend that. You could click that video now. Or if you want more second stimulus check updates, you could click this playlist down over here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.